Right, we got another Burst series video up here, right here. We're going to go with Laurie Strode versus Nancy Thompson. Who is better? And these are my thoughts. And I do have three things written down here on the note card, as you guys can see right there. I don't know if you guys can. Yeah, you guys can see that. So they were both high schoolers when they took on the villain, which Laurie Strode, Michael Myers. Laurie was in high school when that happened, and then Nancy Thompson taking on Freddy Krueger in the very first Nightmare movie. She was in high school. So that's one thing that they do have in common. Who was the better fighter? Now, if you look at it, Laurie really wasn't much of a fighter in the first Halloween film, or particularly the first two Halloween films. She was more of a fight or flight. I mean, she would try to escape. In Nightmare 1 from 1984, Nancy Thompson was pretty much the fighter. She was able to go ahead and drag Freddy out of the dream world and bring him into the real world. And she would set up booby traps and stuff inside her house, which is 1428 Elm Street. So she's got like the upper hand there. But if you look at Laurie Strode in Halloween H2O, she fought back big time, not backing down. But if you ask who is really the ultimate survivalist, I would have to say it would probably be Laurie Strode would be the upper hand. And if you look at who has better character development between Laurie and Nancy, even though Nancy Thompson was in the first Elm Street and in Elm Street 3 The Dream Warriors, of course she does end up dying in Dream Warriors, protecting the kids. There really wasn't much of a development with her character at all. We didn't really get a chance to see her character grow. People probably think, hey, she was in Wes Craven's Nightmare. Yeah, she was in Wes Craven's Nightmare, but it was Heather Langenkamp playing herself, and then she basically had to play Nancy, the face, Freddy in like the ancient Rome dungeon or whatever the heck it was. But if you look at Laurie Strode, we get Laurie Strode in 78, which was the first one. Halloween 2, which happens in the same night. Halloween H2O, we get her in the beginning of Resurrection. Then they retcon all that. Then we get Laurie Strode in with Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode in the David Gordon Green trilogy. So that's plenty of character development with the Laurie Strode character. That's where Laurie Strode once again has the upper hand over Nancy Thompson. Who had the better death, though? Because both characters do die. Laurie in Resurrection and then Nancy in Dream Warriors. I honestly think it's very, very tough. But I think it means more to me when someone puts their life on the line to save somebody, and that's what Nancy did in Dream Warriors. Because Freddy almost had Kristen. I mean, that's no doubt right there. Even though Freddy, pretended to be Donald Thompson to trick Nancy to getting close, and he is gutting her with the glove with the razor knives. She basically jumped in there and protected Kristen because Freddy was pretty much right on top of Kristen, getting ready to get her, and so Nancy takes Freddy's hand with the glove and sticks it in him. So. Yeah, and then you got Neil doing his thing at the junkyard with sprinkling the holy water and then the cross on him. So, yeah. So, who had the better death? I think it was more meaning with Nancy because she fought to save the kids of Weston Hills, the remaining Dream Warriors. So, but at the very, very end, I had to make a decision here. And it is very, very tough because I love both of these characters. But when it comes to character development and watching a character grow, And, Laurie has been in the most movies. Basically, Jamie Lee Curtis is Laurie Strode. We're not talking about Scout Taylor Compton's Laurie Strode here. That one, to me, doesn't really count. I don't like the Rob Zombie stuff anyway. But when it comes to Laurie Strode, the Jamie Lee Curtis version, she's been in. Her character has been in the most, if you ask me. And her character is developed. We've seen her develop from '78 to the Halloween 2, which was in the same night, to H2O, to the beginning of Resurrection, and then going from that, and then going into the David Gordon Green Halloween trilogy, which consists of Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. The character has just excellent character development, which I really, really like. And, you don't get that enough. The only character that can rival Laurie Strode would be Sidney Prescott, because that character has good character development right there. But yeah, further ado, in this battle here, it is Laurie Strode who wins it for me. Let me know in the comments below. I mean, who do you like more, Laurie Strode or Nancy Thompson? I love both of them, but at the end of the day, there has to be one winner. And for me, it's Laurie Strode. But before we do, guys, that is it. See you guys back in the next one.